Can he escalate? Can he escalate?
Oh, God.
Whatever.
The 15-minute morning show podcast. Let's see how long we go. Full house today. There's Froggy and Danielle in Jacksonville.
Yep.
There's Gandhi and Scotty B and Scotty. And I see Nate and Garrett and Andrew, our special guest in New York City.
Hello, everybody.
Andrew, are you wondering why you're here and you've been summoned into the 15-minute morning show podcast?
I might have some ideas.
What do you think they are?
He's evil. I'm telling you guys, he's evil. He's got everybody fooled.
Not me. So why do you feel you're in here, Andrew?
I'm in here because people would like to discuss the transportation situation.
Yeah.
that
Okay,
occurred
so
Friday.
we needed to get to Flower Island and Uncle Johnny's memorial party at Cherry Grove. To get there from, let's say, the city, it's an hour and a half drive to the ferry. Then you wait for the ferry. Then you take the ferry over. I mean, it takes a long time to get there. It's just
Plus the
ridiculous.
variable of traffic too, Elvis.
Yeah, it took us a long time yesterday.
Yeah.
It's really just 90 miles from where I am in Jersey anyway, but it could take 4 days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we wanted to all get out there and make sure we're all covered with transportation, but for some reason you didn't show up.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Oh, I would have loved to have been there. So Friday, I'm thinking.
Okay, stop right there.
Oh,
Here we go.
There are several of us who feel that you could have figured out a way to get there if you really wanted to go.
so
Right, maybe?
So figuring it out by train, which was how I originally going to go, and all these other ways, I was thinking, let's go to get context. Let's go back to Friday.
Take it from the top, Andrew.
Let's
Go
go
ahead.
back to Friday.
Show him.
Let's
Show him.
start
Let's go back to Friday. What happened?
I'm sitting there. Josh is there. Abby's there. We're talking. Oh wow, all these people want to go. How are we all going to get there? A party
And where was
bus.
Abby? Abby wasn't there either.
Yeah, Abby was also
Didn't have a ride.
shafted from this carpool that was planned, the whatever that was, the backstabbing. Anyway, so Friday, we say, great, let's get this bus, let's go. Scary calls some people. I call some people. I'm on the phone with 2 hours while Scary is saying he knows the best guys who are going to take us on the best buses. They've driven all these all-stars.
Remember,
So
can he escalate? Can he escalate?
Oh, God.
whatever. So he's calling people.
That's
I'm
all
calling.
you need to know right there. The guy's name is Kenny Escalade.
Right.
Pretty much tells the
This is
story.
never going to happen.
So in my head, I'm like, great. We have a couple quotes. I throw everyone in a group chat, and I'm like, great. Let's get this going. I get up to like 8 or so people. We know what it's going to cost. And then I keep going like, all right, could we get 9? Because in my head, I'm thinking if we could just get to this number of 12 to 15, it makes it like $100 per person. This is cheap. We could all do it, and it takes all of the nonsense out of it. I get a side text, Gandhi,
Yes?
from you saying, cut the crap. You're not going to get it. You're not
did.
going to get the people.
I said, stop embarrassing yourself.
Oh, okay,
You were
yeah.
acting like an auctioneer, and that was, am I wrong? He was like, can I get 8? Do I have 9?
As the-
Anybody?
as a
It was
planner,
silent.
I'm
Nate didn't even reply
Well,
once.
By the way, Scotty and I have always had this plan since 3 months ago.
Yep.
That I was going to stay at his house. So I was going to roll with him and stay at his house. So I didn't even enter this conversation because it didn't even
However,
pertain to me.
the two of you should have still said, no, we're going together.
Yes.
You didn't even
Yeah.
reply. You just ignored the whole thing. But I digress.
So I assumed that was known.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the people on your list who are going to contribute $100 each to get this big
Bus.
piece of transportation, a bus.
Yes.
They started dropping like flies.
They weren't even dropping, though. It was more
Because
just...
Scary fucked up your idea.
No. Andrew will vouch for it. It has nothing to do with me. We had the quotes.
Sounds like it had to do with you.
All 3 or 4 people, all 3 or 4 quotes were around the same ballpark.
Yeah.
We could have gone with any company, but nobody committed to actually paying
wait a
the
minute,
price.
wait a minute,
Hold
wait a
on.
minute.
Danielle and Gandhi did. Danielle and Gandhi did.
Gandhi and thank you, Garrett. Gandhi and I both said we'll do whatever's best for everyone. Just let us know.
I did see
Now,
that, yes.
That was obviously before my flight got canceled. That wasn't my
Right.
fault. But we were both in for whatever you guys thought was best.
Correct, but we didn't have a quorum. We didn't have like everybody agreeing to pay that price. Well, a quorum would be 4 people. We didn't have a double quorum. We didn't have 8 people agreeing because at this point,
quorum.
a quorum is when 4 people agree.
No, I know what it. But
Oh, it is.
it's a quorum.
A quorum, okay.
Well, did you call your friend Robbie Range Rover and ask him to like get you like a truck or something?
So the short of it is,
Jet Ski Brian couldn't help him out.
I can't spend other people's
You can
money.
take jet skis. I mean, the place is on the water.
Yeah, we should have. It would have been faster.
At 8
Josh
people,
is here.
Hold on, he's coming in. At
Oh,
8
here he
people,
comes.
at
Oh,
8
he made it in?
people, yep. At 8 people, this is going to cost us $187 a person. So nobody agreed to that price except for Danielle and Gandhi saying we're on board with whatever.
I'd also like to say you never officially backed out of the bus. It was,
Who you
if
talking
the
to?
weather is
Hey,
crap
Don,
tomorrow, I may not go
couldn't-
either.
Because
Couldn't you
you
get
guys,
a better deal? Johnny Yukon could have given you a better idea of a price to get that transportation out there.
So Andrew's saying we never officially backed out of the bus, but
Danielle
you never
did.
officially secured the bus. So thank God.
Well, it's crazy because when you have 3 different quotes and you're just waiting on an answer from someone either way.
Which
and
I
then
said, anytime, guys, just let me know what's going on.
anytime is not an answer.
Of course it is.
But doesn't
Wait.
Sammy Sprinter have different modes of transportation? Your friend, what's his name?
Kenny Escalade.
Yeah, Kenny
Kenny
Escalade.
Escalade.
What about Polly Prius? You couldn't get him to take it. It'd been cheaper.
I had Vinny Vans was going to do it for half the price. But
Hey, Elvis, you didn't see how he sold Kenny Escalade, by the way? So he goes, hey, you might remember him from the guy that picked up Antonio Brown after he ran off the field at MetLife Stadium.
Like that was going to make us, we want him. He's the
Correct.
guy.
Isn't that someone
Okay,
else, though?
but apparently he wasn't hired. All right, so that's why several people from the show didn't go because there was no transportation from the original
Yes.
idea that would totally blow up.
Fast
including
forward.
you and Abby. I'd love for the both of you to be there.
And
but you know
Sam
he did
too.
show up.
But the real surprise came Monday morning on the morning of departure when people started silently backing out and finding their own ride there. I was rideless. So I said,
It's not silently backing out if you didn't have a limo or a bus to take us.
well, I need.
How's that silently backing
So
out?
I called Scotty at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, we have no solution for transportation. No one wants to pay $187 a person. So
Well, no, but-
can I come with you? And he said
Here's
yes.
my feeling is this. No offense, Andrew. I think if you really wanted to be there, you would have found a way to get there.
I'm just,
Oh,
it's
snap.
just, I
I
don't
actually
disagree
offered
with you.
Andrew a ride because we weren't taking Josh. And Andrew like,
Oh,
no, I got other
thank
things
you.
going on.
I'm not trying to snap him. No, that's not what this is. We missed you very much. You know who did make it though was Coaster Boy Josh.
did.
There's
Yes,
my
he did.
boy.
And on that subject, I took an Uber by myself with plenty of empty seats for plenty of people that if they wanted to really come, there was a seat
Hey,
for
wait.
them.
Well, I would
Are
have
you
loved
on
that text
Daniel's
message.
microphone? Hold on. Are you on Daniel's
Yeah.
microphone?
Yes.
It still sounds like shit.
Can you fix that for tomorrow,
No.
please?
It's the only microphone left.
Come share it.
Why not? It sounds awful. Do you hear that?
Yeah, we got to fix that.
I know we got to fix that. She's back tomorrow.
Yeah.
You guys had a week. What the hell?
I know.
Also,
Hey,
I need
so-
I need to get something off my chest.
Okay, go ahead, Josh. By the way, you know me. I love you. You can do no wrong in my book.
And
But
his
anyway,
chest
go
is
ahead.
out, by the way.
These people left me yesterday to they had plenty of time. They could have waited 20 minutes for
No.
me to get here.
No.
But probably Nate, probably a little Scotty Gandhi would have waited.
To be honest, Josh, they got to the ferry just in time.
Oh no, I
Had
was
they
with,
been later.
No. They went to Scotty's house and chilled there for like an hour.
No, it was
No, it
not
wasn't
an
that
hour.
long.
It was not
Yes,
an hour.
it was.
No, we had plans to have lunch.
Oh yeah, your plans was to have lunch, sandwiches. You couldn't have waited 20 minutes and we could have got
It
something.
wouldn't have
along
been
the
20
way.
minutes.
Yeah, it would have been 20 minutes.
I asked if you wanted a sandwich. I was going to order you
It
one.
would have been 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm glad you made it though, Josh. You
And
were the
that
highlight of my
Uber
day.
was like $200.
Oof.
The bus would have been the
Man.
same price.
So you want them to reimburse you?
I would love
what?
them to reimburse me.
Why would we reimburse you for being late?
Because you guys are dicks.
Man, if I could get reimbursed for everyone who
Wait, hold on. Wait, roll back the hands of time. Scotty B, why don't you go back to the morning of yesterday when we were here at the radio station?
Yeah.
What was going on in the background there with Josh and you?
Oh, well, okay, so...
Because there was an arrangement.
Also Scotty's fault.
There was an arrangement.
That's not my fault. Originally, you're like, what time are we leaving, bro? And I was like, hopefully by 10:30. And that was 2 days ago.
10:30, hopefully, which implies later, actually. So I hope I can get out at 10:30, but I'm probably going to get out at 10:45, 11.
So then yesterday morning, I texted the carpool,
and I said, hey, here's the deal. We're going to leave at 10:15. Is everyone cool with that?
Switching it up last minute, even though my plans were already set for the morning.
It wasn't last minute.
That is last minute.
You're like, bro, I didn't see the text.
The night
My bad.
But you gave me the plans the night before, so therefore I planned my morning accordingly to 10:30, 10:45.
You planned your morning to come into work after 10 o'clock?
Yes, I work from home. I have a whole home studio. I edit all these podcasts. How do you think they get edited?
Dumpster fire around
But
here.
hold on. Meanwhile, Josh never revealed to the group text that he was not going with the carpool, and he was going to
Did you have a quorum?
Look, I got multiple carpool vibes from Andrew personally. I could tell Andrew was bailing. Gandhi was publicly saying that she was going to bail. So at that point, it's every man for himself. And actually, all I did was text Scotty, hey, like, are you driving? I heard you're driving. Can I get a ride?
And Garrett, where were you? You weren't there yesterday. What happened to you?
Once I like all these different car services, I was like, I'm going to try to drive myself. And then with my wife working from home and the kids not in camp, like for me to be gone from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., like I would have been sleeping in Scotty's basement for a very long time.
I get that.
But yeah,
Garrett's the only one that has an excuse. The rest of you, please.
I submit. This is kind of all Garrett's fault. Because
Oh my God.
Let's hear this out.
because everyone thought Garrett was gonna go, and then I found out in the car
good
that
old
morning
Garrett
Garrett's not
relying
going.
yet again. Everybody get on Garrett's
So,
back. Let me carry everybody.
I'm
Come on,
assuming that
everybody.
people
Let's
thought,
go.
like, I'm assuming that maybe Sam thought she was going to be able to hop in with him or whoever. There was going to be an extra car, and there was not.
Yeah.
Yes, I do
But
know that
that's-
Sam
but hold
said
on.
she didn't go because she's not here to defend herself. She said she thought there was a place for her to go, and there wasn't. So
Well, she
But that's
texted
all.
me,
You have to
find
Danielle.
out.
You can't be mad at Garrett because you assumed.
Well, the
I'm just
thing,
trying
You
to
know, if
spread
we
the
booked just
hate
if
around
we
the
went
room.
with Jimmy Jeeps and we got Jeeps for all of us, like we would have been fine.
By the way, the best thing would have been for just two people to drive two cars. It would have cost $12 in tolls, a little bit of gas, and that would have been it. I don't understand why this whole bus thing ever happened.
Can you get a little cash to Charlie Cherokee and have him drive his?
Yeah, meanwhile, late in the show yesterday, Gandhi's trying to get Harvey Helicopter on the phone.
I did. I said, we'll just take a
Did Larry
helicopter over,
Limos
guys.
ever call us back?
No, Sam
Bobby
did.
Blades.
I felt so bad for Sam. She texts me in the morning. She goes, "So how are we getting there?" And I'm like, I had to break it to her that I'm riding in Scotty's car, and I said, I don't know, go ask Garrett. So maybe Garrett was going to drive you and Andrew. That's what I assumed.
Maybe you should have called Sammy Silverado. Maybe you could
Yeah.
have called you on the back of his truck. You all could have gone that way.
Or Nancy Nissan. She's always available.
She have enough room.
Tommy Tesla.
What about Carl Caravan?
Andy Atlas would have been available. I mean,
Wait, serious question. Is his name really Kenny Escalade?
No, that's his. Oh, he is in my phone. It's in my phone. Is Kenny Escalade?
Jeez. All right. Well, how long have we gone here? Is it over 15
Way
When
minutes?
he
over.
gets to
way
Tahoe,
over.
you're going to change
12
his name
minutes
to
and
Tommy
30
Tahoe?
seconds.
Okay, look, you know what? In other words, a lot of people that should have been there were not there yesterday. And I know, look, it's a pain in the ass to go to Long Island. I get that. We missed you.
Or trains.
And I wish you could have been there.
I mean, I
Trains.
feel
There
like,
are trains.
You should have taken the
I'm
train.
the only one that really had an excuse.
Hi, hello.
You live here, but I got stuck here.
Can I also clear my name on something else?
There are trains.
That's,
Yep.
What else did you
that's on
fuck
my
up?
chest as well. I don't know if you
Yes.
can hear or defend herself.
Here we go.
But there was
that's
this
right,
whole
you
thing
saddled her
yesterday
with-
that I asked her to do my work here so that she supposedly couldn't go.
Oh, Diamond.
Oh,
right?
Diamond. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm leaving.
Hold on, here she comes.
Like,
She's
does she
coming.
live in a cave? Does she not know that this was a party for like 3 weeks? I'm
Well,
supposed to
but
be
you
responsible
asked-
for
you-
that?
as I understand it, you asked her to fill in for you because you wanted the day off. You didn't tell her why.
Why? Oh, I have to tell people when I want a day off of work and exactly why?
No, Joshua, you don't have to tell anyone, but you should if it has something to do with me as well. Can you imagine? What if it was the Christmas party or something like that? I didn't know the date.
Well, that would have been on the calendar as well.
Joshua, I have 2 words for you, and it's on the podcast, so I can say it. Fuck off.
I think she took the shift because she didn't want to go. That's my actual theory.
Oh, my
because
God.
everyone would seem to want to go. Everyone's waffling.
This is all Uncle Johnny's fault.
Why did you have to die, Johnny? Why?
Diamond, we missed you yesterday, Diamond. Diamond would have had a great time. Diamond, you would have had a great time.
Charlie Canoe would have gotten us there. I mean,
I'm sorry that Josh pulled the wool over your eyes.
Oh yeah, she's pulling the wool over all of your eyes. She took the ship to get out of it.
By the way, I'm having an end of summer pool party on Long Island. Who's coming?
Not me. Fuck that shit.
No way.
Never, man.
But we love you.
You guys want to do a carpool?
all right,
We
well-
can take a carpool.
That's a great idea. Let's start a group chat.
Can you organize that? Thank you. Do we have a quorum?
Quorum, scary.
Anyway, well,
great.
there you go. The day.
15 minutes.
All we have to do is fight.
Oh, you
That'll never
haters.
happen again.
We made 15 minutes.
All right, let's get out of here. Love you. Bye.
Bye.